at least the peace of mind that there's a professional who's in charge of your unit, paying your taxes, making sure that you're not late, you avail of the discounts, right? Also with the association dues, because there's penalties if you forget to pay them on time, right? If you're a busy person, if there's time differences, all of these things, if you forgot to pay it on time, then you have to pay the penalties, right? Hi guys, welcome back to the Property King. For today's episode, we're going to discuss when should you hire a property manager for your unit. In the Philippines, we actually have two types of property managers. The first one is a property manager. It's a traditional one who usually takes care of the common areas, the whole building. Let's say, for example, a condominium, right? They're the ones in charge of maintaining, the upkeep of the common areas like the elevators, if there's a garden, the amenities, a swimming pool, the clubhouse, all of these things, right? They're the ones who pay for the security, the maintenance personnel, the people at the reception, everything that relates to the day-to-day operations, of the management of the whole building and its common areas. That's the first type of the property manager. And usually, it's the developers who have their own property management company that takes care of this, right? On the other hand, the second type of property manager is the one who's in charge of taking care of your individual unit. Some brokers usually offer the service as an add-on to their clients, wherein they also take care of the unit. They're the ones who pay for the property taxes. They're the ones who help the landlord, the owner, in terms of the general upkeep of the unit. If there's minor unit repairs or major unit repairs that needs to be done, they're the ones who coordinate with the service providers to fix the problem. Okay, so some brokers offer these services, but if your broker doesn't offer this type of service, then you might be required to hire a property manager for that. Okay, when should you actually hire a property manager, for your individual unit? The first reason why you should hire a property manager is if you're based abroad, right? And you don't have anyone here in the Philippines who can do the property management for you, okay? Or let's say you have a relative here, but you don't trust that relative to do it for you for some trust issues, right? Because it's quite common here. Then you might want to hire the services of a property manager, okay? So that way you don't have to worry about, unit repairs. Let's say you're leasing your unit, especially if you have multiple units, right? It makes sense to have a property manager. Of course, there will be fees that you need to pay, but at least the peace of mind that there's a professional who's in charge of your unit, paying your taxes, making sure that you're not late, you avail of the discounts, right? Also with the association dues, because there's penalties if you forget to pay them on time, right? If you're a busy person, if there's time differences, all of these things, if you forgot to pay it on time, then you have to pay the penalties, right? So having that peace of mind that, hassle-free service from property managers can be, beneficial for you, even though you have to pay them a particular fee. Okay. So the other reason why you should hire a property manager, even if you're not based here in the Philippines, is if you're very busy, let's say you're a businessman or you're an executive or you're a professional, okay, and you are very busy, you don't have the time to go to your properties to fix these issues, okay, then you might want to hire a property manager to do that for you. Okay, especially because sometimes you can't predict when a repair needs to be done, right? And sometimes there might be some emergencies that you need to go to the unit. Case, let's say for example, the tenant runs away, and then the property management, the security informs you about it, and you're very busy, you can't do anything about it, you can't attend to it. Or let's say you're on vacation, you're out of the country. At least having that property manager will help you, handle these problems for you. Okay, so please bear that in mind. Again, if you can afford to pay these property managers to manage your property, then do so. But please factor it in your cost, because it will cut away from your return on investment. I hope this video helped you a lot. Thank you so much for listening. If you like the content, please be sure to smash that like button down below. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hit that bell icon so you're notified each time we launch a new video. For our social media accounts, you can follow them here on the side. And if you want to schedule a free property consultation with me, or if you have any questions, concerns, complaints, right, that you want to address or want me to answer in this channel for shoutouts, right, just send us an email at rk@propertyking.ph. Again, this is RK from Property King. Thank you so much for listening. And remember, let's all grow wealthy together. Goodbye.